You know, over the weekend, we did a video about how Trump seems to slowly be losing Fox News. Many Fox News hosts, anchors, and contributors are increasingly confused, to put it lightly, by the way Donald Trump is running this campaign. This is now growing and getting worse, with numerous Fox News hosts and contributors begging Trump, stop insulting Kamala Harris. The attacks on Kamala Harris related to race or DEI or passing the bar exam on her second attempt or all of it. These attacks are not helping you. And this is really a sign of how poorly this is going and how some people who are marginally more sane and understand how to read a poll, people like Larry Kudlow and Kellyanne Conway, I'm not praising them, they're just slightly less whacked than Trump. They are saying, stay on message, stop with the insults, because they know it will lead him to another election loss. Let's listen to Kudlow and Kellyanne here.
But he has to turn them into important gifts. He has to hammer away, does he not? I mean, that's what he... Don't wander off. Don't call her stupid and all kinds of names. Stay on message.
The winning formula for President Trump is very plain to see. It's fewer insults, more insights, and that policy contrast. He's got that hunger, swagger, underdog, underestimated of 2016 back, Larry, and
yeah, there is something a little bit funny and ironic about the people who participated in using these very techniques during Trump's presidency, bomb-throwing Larry Kudlow, alternative facts Kellyanne Conway. They use these techniques. They are now saying, you don't want to use these techniques. Stick to policy, which he has none and no understanding of. Stick to substance rather than the insults. Very funny to see, but it's because they realize it's sending them to another election loss. Fox News contributor Robert Wolf said Trump is very far off of his game and that picking J.D. Vance has been a disaster for him.
He's so far off his game. It feels so yesterday. And I think his pick of J.D. Vance was a disaster for him. And I think for Kamala, I think the key's going to be ride the momentum until the convention.
Yeah, this is not a group of people that is confident in Donald Trump's ability to win. Here's a bonus from former Speaker of the House, Kevin McCarthy, who said this is not going to be one on personality. This is not going to be one talking about crowd size. And I have to tell you, in this particular narrow, limited venue, Kevin McCarthy, I believe, happens to be correct.
But it's going to be a race, and you've got to make this race not on personalities. Stop questioning the size of her crowds and start questioning her position when it comes to what did she do as Attorney General on crime. Question what did she do when she was supposed to take care of the border as a czar. Question that they brought inflation, and she was the tie-breaking vote when it came to inflation, when it came to IRS agents. This is a perfect person to run against. You thought John Kerry was a flip-flopper. She is the biggest flip-flop with the most extreme positions, and you got a short time frame to do it. So don't sit back, get out there and start making the case and use her own words to do it to her.
Yeah, I don't know that it'll necessarily work, but at least Kevin McCarthy is thinking here to some degree. And it's important also to remember that there was a point at which Donald Trump, at least to some degree, thought that Kamala Harris was going to do a good job and was doing a good job as Attorney General because he donated to that campaign in California, which of course he will now write off and say, no, that's mere politics. You donate to all sorts of attorneys general in different states because you might need them to be on your side at some point. But if you zoom out, the message here is that this is not going well. Trump sitting in the basement, probably the ground floor at Mar-a-Lago, doing nothing, golfing, attacking over these trivial issues doesn't seem to be helping. And the next aspect of this that Fox hosts seem to recognize is not good for Trump is that not only has J.D. Vance been a disaster, but Tim Walz all of a sudden on the campaign trail is also very bad for Trump. Let's talk about that next. Are you having trouble sleeping or staying asleep? Sleep is one of the most important foundations of mental and physical health. And our sponsor, Beam's formulation called Dream is a delicious nighttime hot cocoa drink with melatonin clinically proven to help you fall asleep faster and stay asleep longer. Melatonin can also help correct circadian rhythm disturbances, get your sleep schedule back on track, for example, in jet lag situations. Dream comes in great tasting flavors like mint chocolate chip, chocolate, peanut butter, sea salt caramel. I love the cinnamon cocoa version. No sugar added, sweetened with monk fruit, just 15 calories per serving. Dream Hot Cocoa it's just a nice way to wind down before bed. It's hot and flavorful. It's not overly sweet. It's a soothing way to relax about an hour before going to bed. Go try Beam's best-selling Dream Powder and get 40% off for a limited time when you go to shopbeam.com/Pacman and use the code Pacman. The link is in the description.